Okay, we're back with Monster's Den, Book of the Dread, level 3, and we're working on the ancient ones. Let's see if there's anything we have to do. I think I wanted to put this poison onto this staff. I think that's a good idea, and did I miss? There we go. Okay. We're now doing 12 poison, and that should help us. I think that's good enough. I think we'll be able to win with what we've got here. We picked all of our skills. We've got healing. We've got shield wall. We can fix poison and holy light. We can do stuns, and we can protect ourselves somewhat, and we have the death blow and some healing here. Alright, well we have instant retreat here with Blaze. Always bring one lady for Lady Luck. At least one in every party to bring me a little bit of luck, because this game on extreme difficulty there's some luck involved. If you get unlucky, it can go bad, and there's not much you can do about it. If they all attack the same unit, or something else happens, or you miss 3 times in a row, there it is. What are you going to do? So let's go ahead and heal up with our free retreat back into the old den. I really feel like I need to double check everything. I don't know why. I've got to make sure I've got this staff, and that's good poison damage. More poison damage, that's good. Alright, and the plan's going to be, well, let's go ahead and just get in there. Blaze can do instant retreat, and let's see what happens. Same basic formation. We've got a lot of them going before us. That is the bad part of this, but then the dragon is pretty strong, but it goes last-ish. I don't know what it hits for. We'll see. I'm thinking it's going to hit for about 15 damage to everyone. Maybe 20. Probably around 20 before armor. I'm thinking 10. Brick's got 44 armor. That's not that great. If we need to escape, we'll escape, and we'll go to the shop. The plan is for Death to kill the Basilisk, and then we'll try to kill Nagal, and then if we lose 2 guys or whatever, I'm okay with that. We'll see what happens. Turn 1, poisoned already, so it's good that they're attacking Brick. Brick has the most damage resistance. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go defensive then. It's going to be really good because we can definitely heal Brick. Brick's not going to die from the dragon. The Basilisk is going to be dead already from death. And we'll heal Brick, and then Brick can probably do... We'll see what Brick's going to do. I think it's better to go defensive at this point. We haven't even lost hardly any. Look, everybody's mostly healthy here. It's pretty good. So, let's go defensive. That's going to help us a lot. Now we have 44 armor on 2 units. That's really good. Death is going to do the plan. Execute. That's going to get rid of 1. And that way he can't stun Brick. And let's see, we lost 20. 79, 98, so it's 20, but only on some of these guys. Let's see what this would heal for 38. It's really not that great. What we'll do is we will use this shield wall. We're pretty good in the back row. We'll use the shield wall. Everybody will attack Brick again, which will be good. And Ward will heal. We've got a lot of heals. We definitely need to heal though. And that will buy us a whole nother round of damage. And we've got plenty of heals. So now we can start doing some damage. This guy's got 75 stun resist, so really probably not a good idea to get that one. This guy, we do want to stop Brick from getting damaged with the poison. So Brick seems to be taking all the damage, but the truth is we really need to get rid of Nagal before we get into real big trouble. So anything damaged with poison, and we'll just keep attacking this. I think that's the best plan, because we have to get rid. Once we get rid of Nagal, then these guys should be able to hold the line. We'll see what happens. And put a little poison on it, and it's blinded a little pinch. It's not doing a lot of damage, but that's good because we're using this protection. So I'm going to go ahead and rest so I can get another shield wall next time, and that will help bring this damage around. We have to do another heal, and a miss. That's good. We got lucky. Take it wherever it comes. See, that didn't do a lot of damage, which is great. Death is going to die. Look at that. But we're going to stack up some more poison on this monster, and if one of these two dies, that's fine. You know, stack up more poison. That's 40, so it's getting down there. And Brick now can do another shield wall. And Ward can now do blinding. We'll sacrifice death if it comes to that, but this is a good idea to blind. It just will help us a little bit. There's a miss. Blaze will continue to kill Nagal, and same with Death. And one more attack here. Okay, and that's the dragon's dead now. So since the dragon's dead, now we start in on this guy. Or we can rest to heal ourselves, or well, we'll get a little bit of regen here, so let's do that. Ward, we're going to go ahead and sacrifice Death to make sure that Brick stays alive. We've already got blinding on everyone, so I think Brick could probably win from here. Yeah, that was worth the sacrifice. Hopefully this guy will survive. The damage now is not going to be too much. This guy is poison 60, so he should die. And we will go ahead and attack this guy. Nagal's dead. Brick finished that guy off, and it looks pretty good here. We got 3 guys left against 3. And they're all blinded, so that's a pretty good victory situation. Now, if we had Resurrection, we could bring Death back, but we don't have that, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and start stunning this guy. I don't want him to attack. And does he have his resistance? He does have 40 damage resistance right now. I'm not going to attack right now there, though it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and attack here. And Ward is going to rest. This guy can't go. He's going to be in stun lock for a while. These guys aren't going to hit much. Yeah, 2 misses in a row. And he's stunned. and Blaze will be back on the business here. Stun him again. And keep killing. And now we're pretty good. We've got more than enough resources. They're severely wounded and they're severely unable to attack very well. Let's go ahead and continue to kill the Storm Drake. And we're getting close here. We've got extra mana. Let's finish off this guy. And they haven't been able to hit for 3 turns now. Let's go ahead and kill this thing. And we'll just keep rolling on. This looks like a good victory. Hopefully we'll get something good out of this battle. It went pretty smooth. Let's take a pass. And we're just about there. Excellent. And what did we get? 6 power regen. Now that's pretty good. I do like that power regen. I usually give this one to the warrior who's trying to do all of the who's trying to be the backbone of the situation here, which, you know, this guy, if he has a lot of mana regen, then he can do let's see, his mana regen, his power regen's 40, so he's really a little bit on the weak side power regen wise. His drain health is good, but power regen really helps you to get a lot of things done. So I really do like that, even better than the drain health. I can do more heals to myself, I can do a lot more things, I end up with more powers, and it really just helps a lot. In this case though, because I do have the drain health and I really want to get my power regen here up as much as possible, and this is only 1 power regen and it's 2 intellect, I'm going to go ahead and put it here. Usually I do that later on when I finally decide to bring this guy up to 30. Once he hits 30, then he can continue. He can't die really well once he has some poison resist. But until then, it really isn't as good as being able to heal a ton. And look at that, I can almost heal. I could heal probably 10 times in a row now. Power regen's 23. So, you know, actually, he heals for 25, so he can heal every turn pretty much, you know, until he finally runs out of 100 mana or 100 power. So that's really good. So that was a pretty good little pickup. Our power regen is starting to be respectable on the cleric. Here's 2 more power regen. I think we got that already. We'll take that for the wizard, and we will probably get rid of this. We've got better now. And this one's 21 armor and dexterity, drain health. We already have drain health. I'm pretty sure we don't need that many of those. Let's see what this is. Quickness. Yes, I think quickness is really important. That'll get us up to 50. Definitely want to work on my quickness. This one is probably useless now. 3 armor, 1 power regen. No, we don't want to do it there. What about here? No, the quickness, well, yeah, quickness did come in handy there against that basilisk. We were able to get ahead of the basilisk. Alright, so here's 51 damage and drain health. It's not as good as 53 damage, 12 poison, 5 quickness, etc. and so forth. So definitely not something we're going to need. Same with this one. I'm not going to need that. What level is this? 2. And this one we've got better than that now for sure too. So get rid of all that. This one, we're really not going to need that. I definitely don't use that. A mace, a cloak, face. Sure, we can get rid of some more things, but probably Now, I want to get rid of some things, but I feel like there's probably that robe. We've got this robe with 6 armor, 1 endurance, 3 armor, 1 power regen. This is better because of the instant retreat. We may need it. 4 quickness is better. The drain health is better. I think so. And endurance. And then here we got 6 power regens. I think we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to save this for the poison, although you never know. They're all there. Nobody has poison resist, but with the eventually I like to get the poison resist up to at least 60. That way when we get ward, especially on Brick, I would really like to get his poison resist up now. That way we can use ward with this purify that adds 50% resistance, and that would get us to 100% if we had 50% here. And especially if we're going to be fighting some legendary monsters, you never know if we're going to run into any of that, or if we buy some lures at the store, which I want to save up 30,000 of gold so I can. So on the next level, hopefully we'll have 30,000. We can go to the store, we can buy a badge, and maybe a little bit of gear. Okay, we are 100% explored, 100% cleared, and no question marks, no green question marks, and no blue altars. So we're ready to move on to the next place. Yep, that's it. And it should be the orcs, yeah, because that's the last of the 4. You get 4. You get the humans, the beasts, the orcs, and the undead. Then you get them all again. You don't know what order they're going to be in, and then you get the corruptor on level 9. So, and then each one has separate, different bosses. So this time we should get the Zugrol, the legendary warrior, on the orcs. But next time we get the orcs, we'll have the guy who resurrects everybody. I think he gets 2 resurrections. Alright, same procedure here. Endurance. Survivability, that's the key. Doing damage, you know, that's nice, but you're never going to kill anything quickly. You know, I don't care how much strength you put on, you're never going to kill it in 2 blows instead of 3. You know, it's just not going to happen. You're going to have to, you got to slow the battles down and use every power available to you. And of course, we're already starting off with stuff we don't want. Harkroll, that's the warrior. We got 1 shaman, we got 1 artificer, and 1 orc savage. The good thing about the savage is once it's blinded, it'll have about 1/3 chance to hit. The artificer, I can stun the artificer, and the shaman will start cursing everybody, so we can go defensive. The 2 orc champions aren't going to do a lot of damage, so this one should be pretty good. I don't expect any real trouble from that. This defensive team with the warriors and the cleric is so defensive that anything that's defensive as well is just not going to stand up. It won't hold up against us. We can out defensive any of them. It's when it's a damage situation we have to try to kill something quickly. That's when we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, like with the beholder. Well, we're going to struggle a little bit with the beholder. We're going to have to change up. Probably going to have to put on some crossbow. We're going to save a nice crossbow for the beholder. Make sure we've got one. We could probably get rid of one of these. 49 and 7 chance to hit, 63 and 8 chance to hit. Well, obviously we can get rid of that. Probably get rid of. Let's see, that's the only other crossbow we've got. We've got another bow. We may need it. You never know. And we can look at more skills now that we've seen the final battle. Let's see. I think we have everything we need to win the final battle already with just what we have. So I think we can just pick some more good targets. Flickering flames, 100% damage taken onto the attacker. That's kind of nice to, when you're dying as the mage, you just put this on somebody so that way you can do a little extra damage on the way out for the rest of the battle. Maybe this would be helpful, although I usually don't believe in that. I believe in doing one more thing that's going to help you than to try to go invisible and then try to, you're just going to use 30 power to save yourself. All the damage is going to go somewhere else. You really haven't done anything. You saved one unit that really was not going to do anything. If it was going to die, it's going to use 30 power and then die. So what's the point? Better to attack now or put this buff on somebody or whatnot. Now this Ensorcelled Blade, I really like this Ensorcelled Blade, so that's definitely something I would think about doing first. Incinerate, you have to be in the front row. It's pretty good, but it's not really. And these area effects, you want to kill things quickly, and this is the last way to do that. You're going to spread out a whole bunch of damage. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, but it doesn't kill anything. So you're not saving yourself all the damage. They're all alive, and they're all doing full damage. It's not like they get weakened as you weaken them down. They just keep killing you. And so if you take that and try and use that, maybe it would be good as a finisher if a whole bunch of them are wounded for some reason, but I generally prefer to take one thing, kill one, kill one, kill one. That's why Ensorcelled Blade is really good, because 73 at 75, or 73 times 4 at 75% accuracy is really 73 times 3. So that's a lot of damage, and it can help you take something out pretty quickly. I'm going to go ahead and grab that one. I think it really won't matter, but maybe I'll just take it. I'm not going to use it this time, but we'll just have it. Let's see what's going to be good here. Inspire would help a little bit. Adrenaline would help a little bit. Immunity to stun. Bloodlust. Armor proficiency helps a lot too. But probably adrenaline might be something to kick in. But a lot of these, by the time you kick it in, you got to use 25 power, and then 3 turns later, it gives you some payback. And in battle with these guys, you don't have 3 turns to wait. You need something now. So I try to take things that give me something right now. If the warrior has higher quickness than target, we get 2 bonus weapon attacks. That's pretty good. So, if we have a really strong weapon, so we'll wait on this guy to see what we get. And this guy is going to do, maybe execute's a really good idea here as well. Why not kill things? But in general, defensive is better. And adrenaline is something that we need. Inspire's kind of nice. It will be good maybe for that beholder. So you can inspire your party, and then all the rest of them will do that much extra damage right away. So, and over the next 3 turns, instead of taking 3 turns to kill the beholder, it might only take 2. You'd have to calculate it out to find out, but it could be something really good. But in this case, I think I'm going to do adrenaline. I like to have that stun resist in the bank in case I need it. I think we've already got everything we need, like I said. And let's see if there's anything for the cleric. See, anoint will be good for the beholder too, because we do that Ensorcelled Blade plus anoint. We can get a lot of damage out of that. I think we're going to go with revive here. If something goes wrong, if we have a little hitch, it's nice to be able to bring somebody back without wasting potions and whatnot. Other than that, everything else is good. I think we're fine there. I think we're over the hump. It's getting easier and easier. We just keep going. Let's go ahead and keep looking. A little bit of armor, that's good. Nothing there. Nothing there. And that's it. We've looked at everything we can look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't quite see the whole board. 4 health regen. Okay, 2 power regen. And stun resist. 55 armor. I still like that health regen. 2 power regen. We can probably do that. See, now those gauntlets are just not that great now. 2 power regen's better than 1 power regen. The endurance is good though, but then 55 armor is better than 50 armor. Our damage reduction is 31. 2 endurance, that's pretty good. But the quickness is a little better. The drain health is probably a little bit better. But I do like that power regen. That will give us even almost 1 heal every turn forever. And chance to resist stun, that's really good too, especially against like a Gorgon or something. I think at this point, the 4 health regen, I'd rather have that. And 6 health regen and a chance to hit is better as well. I really don't think, yeah, maybe a little bit more armor. He's down to 37%. But the 4 health regen is still better. I think it's time to get rid of these. Well, let's get rid of these. 59 and 1 intellect. Get rid of those instead. We'll save these. But this guy's now at 32% damage reduction. This guy's at 37. We definitely need some better armor. We're still got a lot of level 1 gear. Level 2 gear. We're already on level 4. We just haven't got a lot of armor. Except for this guy, a little bit of armor. And now level 4. Okay. Well, that looks like it for this session. We've done everything we're going to do. And we've seen the War Leader's Band. We're not ready for that yet. We still have to clear this map. Nothing too crazy. Yep, nothing too crazy. So it's going to be looking good. We'll just probably start this side, try to open up the map. Start down here, open up the map, see if we can finish this off. Okay, and until then, have a good time and be well. We'll see you next time.